work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. Nice and spicy! Incoming! This sword comes shattered!
There is no escape!
You're toast!
Illusion shattered!
Speed of light! Cut to the chase!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Incoming! Nowhere to hide!
There is no escape!
Let the show begin!
Illusion shattered! Shine down! Insolent!
Booba, get them! Speed of light! Cut to the chase!
There is no escape!
Not even one spicy dish!
Shine down! Ha! Ha! Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
I want to help. Absorption test.
Shine down!
Incoming! With sword comes shadow. Ha! Yep!
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
Don't blink! Nowhere to hide.
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Speed of light. Cut to the chase. Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
Haven't you heard? do this!
Wow. Such an immense...
And there's so many...
This ancient... Let's conduct separate investigations. All right, then.
Kunjun, can you see anything worth...
Well, there is this stone tower.
Doesn't seem very interesting.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me... This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
just a bit lightheaded. It's not...
Whatever. If you don't try...
Oh.
When is Paimon... Wait a minute.
All of you.
Huh? Quick, let's go...
This has been newly dug.
Is that a voice coming from...
Compose yourselves. There is an unusual Listen.
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere to the gate.
So behind the seal there's... What do we do? We can't hurt them. What type of monster is this?
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ishtaha, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Careless.
Solidify.
I'll protect us.
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
Incoming. Nowhere to hide. Hey!
Stabilize.
I will have order.
To dust. Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
Insolent.
Speed of light. Cut to the chase. Don't blink.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Let the show begin.
Crumble!
Illusion.
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
Fisher!
I'll be fine.
Morax! You think you can destroy me?
There is no escape.
Detestable!
Inazuma shines eternal.
Oh, watch out!
Allow me.
You've recovered. How can that...
Focus your efforts, Morax.
Don't blink. With sword comes shadow. Hey! You're toast!
Shine down.
Morax.
You should call it by its name.
Faith? Faith? So here lies the... No. You have...
That void.
Ashtaha.
Huh?
Morax. It's been... Ashtaha.
During the battle, you...
Yes. It was all I could manage. Forgive me for... Allow me to heaven and earth. No! When the sea... That's what... I was barely...
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfly.
Don't blame you. It's been...
There would be no harm.
Ashtaha. The memories of rocks do not last long. Erosion. Ashtaha. What would you This much is true. In the beginning, erosion. Morax share. And so, we became you. And from your will, I am... No. I am the... No. Morax. A lord of... You forgot that which you... All powers under heaven rise and fall. A star appears within the wild. Strange. You are spent in the wilderness. No. Perhaps it isn't. Morax.
The little girl vanished.
Are you satisfied, Eve?
I had to make amends. So,
I do.
well,
As you please.
I never did.
I hardly lifted.
And yet,
Your power is... Shall we get going?
surely the...
Indeed.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners. Race you!
So there you are. My men and I found your clues and followed them straight here. We found Mao in a tent at the campsite on... Huh?
Nothing.
Cave?
They're exhausted, but...
Right.
So you're taking them back?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem.
Kunjun, we should be calling you Ezdaha. You're coming back.
Not I. Once I'm gone.
You always...
Curious.
Ashtaha.
I can...
Today I am just an order...
Even you met such a fate.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue...
And how will Liyue fare without...
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men.
All life, that's... on. You may live for...
I do not pretend...
Were it not so...
You've brought a smile.
That day in the...
A heart of stone.
You chose justice.
The movements of...
Hence, do not forget that old friend.
Thank you, Ashta.
My life is nigh on eternal.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Yes. Don't be alarmed.
Whoa. That was...
In fact, we have yet... He was. Centuries may have passed since then.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo-life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Ashtaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes, quicker than words could tell. Lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
A 1,000 years ago, Ashtaha attacked the chasm. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Despite being the victim, he was willing to be sealed away. But as the erosion set in, he forgot. Even I cannot avoid it. But there is something, the greater the power, the greater the day. Personally sealing away an old people abandon and surrender. But I was a god.
You still care.
Call it. I must thank you, but...
No worries.
Oh? About...
Oh, yeah. So, he told us about Zhang Li.
Why?
You can't even...
I understand.
You mean...
It was signed. You two are friends to me.
Would you be ready to find...
It appears there are many of... They have been erode, but you are capable. Those who come to... If you take this...
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Paimon votes we go say hi to Xiangling first. Huh? Xiangling?
Oh? Why, the pleasure is all mine. It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late? Setbacks are inevitable over the course of a long journey. If you wish to share what's troubling you, you are too...
So, Xiangling, are you...
I had originally planned to set out after this last...
However...
I had planned to take a walk to Qingce village and gather some nascent bamboo...
Huh? Wait, Paimon no... Okay, Mr. Part...
Lantern Rite is home...
well...
Well then, might I invite you to... Why, I...
Ugh. Let's go, Traveler. Paimon's taste buds can't take it anymore. Collecting a few bamboo shoots.
Such fine...
See?
However, the streets of Li, the nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful fine...
We're heading out.
Take care now.
Bamboo shoot, nascent bamboo shoot. Oh! This one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. Paimon thinks this is the one. These should be enough. Let's head back.
Help! Help!
Did you hear that? Someone's calling for help. It's coming. Are you okay? Did any water go down? That was scary. Well, greetings, everyone. Whoa. My name's Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
I came through just now. It's
It's all right, mister. The splashing around the next time here as long as you watch.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, are you...
Oh,
Please, sir. It's quite... I expect you still... I still have... what a... Mmm, so tasty. If only there were more. Having a healthy appetite is... Hope you're taking notes. What do you think, sir?
No, they're perfect. When I was traveling through Fontaines,
Sounds like you spent...
I do.
Iridescence tour?
The Iridescence tour is one of... At least... It's a...
Well, what are...
Let me see.
Oh, I love... We want to hear it.
Okay. Then the story goes, they say it was the most... Even in that light, when he finally came to, he found that once she saw that he was... My ancestor tried to run after her to give... In the end, all he could... Once he returned, after generations of retelling, embellished, the stories become something of a... People now say that if you go...
Wow.
Exactly. It may just be a legend to... I wanted to find out the truth. Of course, there's no way of knowing. I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near...
I haven't lived half... Paimon! It's like... Paimon would definitely... Oh, so you finally...
Yes, in fact, I'd always known, so I prayed for... A friendly local told me that this meant the wind was guiding me in the direction of... Right? You...
Are you... Rex Lapis... Don't worry, Yao Yao. And anyway, you...
Actually...
Oh, dear. Well, how... I don't know very much. If you've been scammed, they'll help you get your Mora back.
But you've already...
I was gonna take... You know what? It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too. It should be nice to pay her a visit before...
All right. Well, my sincere...
Okay, everyone. Uh-oh.
It's almost as if...
Well, it's fair to say that...
Great. I can't wait to get in... The streets are breathtaking. Smiles and laughter everywhere I look. It's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conductor's baton.
Hey, everyone. A fancy...
Hello, Xinyan.
Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak, right?
When I was last here to advertise a Liwa stop for the year...
Feels like I've been chasing this...
I'm so sorry.
Is that right? I guess it can't be helped. So, what brings you to...
A Lanternite Music Fest.
No,
Oh, so...
I mean, that's not hosting a music...
Wait, but we're going... Uh-huh, that's...
You mean...
This is the perfect... That's the spin... As for the my friend you...
But what about you?
If we actually manage...
Wow, there's...
What do you say, Mr.
But the...
Are you... Guess my... Yow yow. If you're an...
Okay, you've got this shit. So about the senior of yours Shinya mentioned just now. Is that anyone we know? Yes, it's Xiangling. She's mentioned you two before. Xiangling's always thinking about cooking. Whenever she gets scrapes or burns, she just leaves them to heal by themselves. She definitely needs someone around her to look after her. I know you must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that. it's Master! Is it okay if I go and say hi to her?
Oh, calm down now, dear. I'm not about to run off anywhere.
I haven't seen you in days, Master! I've missed you.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweetest... Ah, look who it is. Visiting friends during the lantern rite, are we?
You're half right, madam.
Hello, ma'am.
Master!
Oh, an old lady like me wouldn't know much.
Oh, right! You're an elder of League, for example.
Why, not at all. Times change, and so?
Here, here.
Good...
Master!
Oh.
Thanks, Madam Pig!
There is no escape!
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind...
Understood, Miss Ganyu.
Ganyu!
What brings you here?
I've brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flour. Also, I know you've had a lot to... Well, this is weird. It's like it was...
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid. I do have a tendency to neglect matters outside of work, and that's something I should improve on. Oh, my apologies. I don't...
Ah! Paimon... It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon... Oh?
Well... The iridescence, it would be quite rich. Therefore, we will not... Some live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere. Yes. Now I just need to take some... As long as I clearly... Mr. Dvorak.
Oh, yes, certainly.
As soon as there's work to do, Ganyu's as diligent as I couldn't agree more. Master once said that I'm good at taking care... Wow. Hey, Yo-Yo, I'm afraid apart from Lotus Flower, anything sweet, and anything that's made from
slimes. Here's what I've drafted so far. Anything else you want to add?
No, this is excellent.
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as is. Oh, perfect timing. We were just wrapping up our discussion here. Not at all. Every second counts for a complex proposal such as this. I will inform the Qixing of this development immediately. Please, Yao Yao, thank you.
Remember to make tea from them first, Ganyu. Okay. Everyone, I'm so...
Thank you, Yao Yao.
We should go get dinner to...
Greetings, traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak. Call me Kuching. Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything. The Qixing have approved Ganyu's proposal. Over the next few days, I will be—
Yay! That's awesome!
Please, on a more personal note, I am an as such, it is my—
Thank you so much. I'd become quite never in my wild. Right. Time for me to call in the performers.
Yes! Our music man!
Yes, indeed. For a musician, music will always be the language they are most fluent in. Oh, that.
Oh, Ganyu? What's wrong?
They told me all about Mr.
Oh, that's... don't worry about...
Thanks. It was just that I had a few initial thoughts when I heard to tell you the truth. I know how
Did you say the adept? Are you telling me?
You bet they're real!
Yes. But if it's a
I see.
Yes.
Great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. How's your workload?
I can probably—
Wait, what do you mean as long as I don't— Even for someone with—
Somehow that does—
Be it but 3 moons from the start.
In that—
All right.
If you have the time, you're well known to many of the Adepti, okay? Then let's meet back—
What's this space, Miss—
You're all so...
Just think. Imagine if it'd be such a happy reunion. And that's exactly what this
You're right.
We should probably get going.
Ooh, we're coming—
I was wondering, what are your thoughts on music?
Music sounds nice?
Truth be told, the question of what music means to people is one that I've been pondering for quite some time. Let's revisit this question after the...
Lady Yuhan?
Bywin, what is it?
Per Lady Ningguang's orders, I've been gathering intelligence outside of the city with the goal of uncovering and dispatching any trouble ahead of the festival. I am told that a strange melody was heard, but I'm worried.
I understand. In that case—
Yeah, Kuching, leave it to us!
With the trap? Thank you.
Will do!
You have my thanks.
Good luck.
Illusion shattered!
The string, but Paimon?
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come out to a place like this.
Yuan! How'd you sneak up on us like—
You look pretty alive to me.
Fair enough.
Ah, you're here for that too? Say, come with me. I've already reconned the perimeter, so we should be safe.
pretty good condition, though. It can't have been too... This place is completely empty. There's nothing valuable left here at all.
Shine down!
The doors in the window... How strange. It looks like it's been looted, except for the fact that there's no sign of a struggle. The bad guys could have sneaked in...
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, any theories on what might have happened here?
Yelan, you didn't hide some of the evidence from us on...
Why would I make this more difficult for you? We're on...
Okay, well... Paimon gives up then. Paimon's got nothing.
What about you? Give up as well? Yep. It's not, to be honest. A long time ago, there used to be a group of bandits in the Liyue countryside who would sound a horn every time they were about to raid a village. But it wasn't a rallying cry to rouse their fellow men. It was a disconcerting tune, meant to intimidate the weak and warn them of their impending doom. To escape with their lives, the villagers would abandon their homes and flee overnight, taking only their most valuable belongings with them. The bandits were eventually brought to justice. Whenever they heard that melody, they would feel like their lives were in danger once again. The culprit of this crime exploited that very fear to get access to this house without having to force...
That's quite the story.
The victims obviously will have gotten quite a fright, but at least they... The important thing now is to find this copycat criminal. On any other day, let's take a look around and... Not only did they stay off, unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in the business. They're not about to get away with their little scheme on my watch.
So basically, if we want to find the culprit, we just need to follow Yelan.
Mm-hmm. As long as you can keep up. Since the culprit's trying to be cautious... Here, look at this. These tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something heavy was being dragged this way, meaning we're headed in the right direction. Huh. Their pace has increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load slow down as their journey goes on and they start to tire. Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
Again, and so close to Lantern Ride, too. 'Tis not the season for their antics.
Come on, let's round them up.
There is no escape!
are you?
Okay. Confess and we'll go.
You kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
Perhaps not. Quietly now. Busted.
You're open.
Quietly now.
Curses. Seems like you're not all talk after all, but there's no going back now. Better up my game.
Gotcha.
Mercy!
Oh, it's a little late for that. I've come this far.
I surrender! I surrender!
Tell us everything. You have one chance. And I'm warning you.
I won't, I swear. You know, I know I'm with the treasure hoarders.
Wow, you're really good.
No, not at all.
Okay.
I racked my brains trying to... I remember the tunes, but they did. It was completely...
Give you a chance, huh? Sounds to me like you'd rather strike...
Yes?
You know how to bargain, I'll give you... You'll have to take a walk once we've returned... You know, does your greed
You mean...
There's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it from here.
What is it?
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information. So play it safe when you get back. Don't mention to... You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway, so it's perfectly fair for you to get all the credit. Just take it. It works better for me, too. See you when I see you. And happy Lantern Rite.
I'm such a pro at this. Whoosh! Although, it's kind of a shame that we never got that treasure hoarder guy to play the melody again. Cause Paimon's curious. When we were chatting with, and most music is, Paimon never imagined that music could be used to commit. Oh, really? Well, anyway.
Quiet. I hear the thunder that comes from far away. It's like a noise in my head. Oh, this world heart, this world heart, it gets you deep and leaves the sky. Oh, this world heart, it gets you deep and leaves the
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
That's great.
My greetings to both of you. Long time no see.
No need to be so formal with us, Ningguang. We've known each other for a long time now. You must be super busy with all the preparations for...
On the contrary, I think it is those that I have known longest to whom I should extend the greatest courtesies. Alas, on a different day, I would invite both of you inside for some tea and a brief respite from your travels. But you're quite right. Trivial matters aside, there's no escaping the fact that we have a grand concert to organize. Once the performance itself is over, we'll then need to invite the representatives of the Iridescence Tour for a discussion on future collaboration opportunities. Simply put, there will always be work to do.
Whoa, you're already thinking that far ahead?
Well, we can discuss more current affairs if you'd prefer. I trust you saw this year's Mingxiao lantern at the docks when you arrived at the city?
Yeah, it looked like a goose. Which Adeptus is it modeled on this time?
Sea Gazer. I believe your legend holds that he was free-spirited and easygoing. On this marvel, if the sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams into every corner of the land, perhaps...
Oh, they're gonna love them. At least, if the guy you mentioned is anything to go...
I heard that you'll be going on a search with God. I'm sure this quest to uncover the truth behind an ancient story will turn into a most charming...
The world remains constant over the centuries.
But
But human life is
to the
like the
channel.
dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
This should be where... Do you still remember this place? Paimon remembers we came by here. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Things on the island must have changed a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront...
General Goro, sir.
More or less. We could split into 2 teams. Then again...
Sir, shall I...
Her Excellency's...
Sir!
Her Excellency...
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
That's great! Her Excellency's directives are... Recently, the remnants of the Fatui force... Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into 2 teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Be quiet. I hear the thunder that comes from far away. It's like be quiet. I hear the thunder that comes from far away. It's like a noise in my head.
Good. There's not a Watch yourselves. We'll be back.
Seems like there is...
Frozen.
Illusion shattered!
Speed of light. Good?
Don't
No! Come on! We can do it!
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
Don't blink! Nowhere to hide! What a... Nice and spicy! At the front! No! Did I ruin everything?
Now you shall perish!
I'll protect us.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Go, Barbara, go!
You need to hurry up.
Yeah.
Illusion shattered! The thunder falls silent.
This one's what?
Let's dance. Ready, steady, go!
Let's move.
Nice and spicy.
Shouldn't get careless.
There is no escape!
Comrades, they've set the ship on fire! An arson attack? Curse them! They leave us no choice but to attack. Comrades, let's make them regret it!
Shattered!
Boba, get them! Incoming. Good? Get to the chase.
Is that all you got? Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Now you shall perish!
Can't run! Well, looks like I went too far.
Don't blink. Nowhere to hide. I'll protect us. Yeah. Out of the frying pan.
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Incoming. Good? With sword comes shadow. of light! Take!
This is bad!
Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
At an end.
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is that Paimon?
Yeah,
Are you serious?
Her Excellency. Oh, still, we're fortunate to have them.
Oh, understand?
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence. Her Excellency says about half of us are still... Of course, not every...
The spirit of the... Anyway, we're here...
I believe Her Excellency is currently at... There were reports of a possible disturb... We should probably get going ourselves. I'm sensing a growth. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it...
Sounds good! Ready when you...
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Her Excellency should...
Admit it! We know you've been secretly... I knew something was up.
I'm innocent.
Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never take him away.
Wait! Kokomi! There you are! Something's going down over here! You should take...
Your Excellency! Our surveillance shows that in his whole time... I haven't!
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty, if he's guilty, excuse me, sir.
Of course, I can.
And why should we believe you? So what? That doesn't. And even if they did.
What? The Tenryu Commission? I suppose it is true.
What, the Tenryu Commission? We met a representative of... But... It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryu Commission. Kujo-Sara and I will be accompanied by our... But just as arranged, if that's the case, sir...
Yes, it's the truth, I swear.
Very well. However...
Yes.
Matsuda?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, I mean, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation? Good. I also have a few... If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryu Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.